Thank you. I want everybody please take out your phones. Everybody please take out your phones. Very, very important. There's one other person you know at the conference who's not in the room. Call them right now. Do it. Actually do it. I'm shameless as far as this goes. भाई फोन कर मिलाओ किसी और को बाहर से बुलाओ भर जाना चाहिए 10-15 चेयर्स खाली हैं जब तक भरेगा नहीं मजा नहीं आता फोन हाँ देखो ऐसे दोस्त होने चाहिए Varun, thank you for staying back. I hope you're in the right district at the moment. Very bad joke, but I had to do that. You got a very handsome man sitting next to you. Have you met him? Yeah, you have? Yes. Who else? Hi, my name is Roshan Abbas. After lunch, I'm dessert. Shitty joke. Very, very bad. Varun had to live with that for a very long time. And I'm fragile, ego and otherwise. But my reason is this. See, this is guys, learn. Rule one of this, I learned this from Martin many, many years ago. Be shameless in this business. Martin was speaking at a conference many years ago called Coalition. And he went on stage and he said, I'm not going to speak about India Bike Week. I'm not going to speak about it. And then he mentioned it 14 times in 20 minutes. And he kept saying, sir, I'm not going to talk about it, but let me give you an example from India Bike Week. फिर बोला, उसके बाद फिर बोला, तो ये होता रहता है. I'm going to start just by showing you all something that we just finished with. So Spoken Fest, very, very quickly, this is what we do. And this whole idea about what's the audience, what do Indian audiences really want, I wanted to share this with you all to give you just a little bit of an idea. Could you play the film, please? It's just 3 minutes. It's a lot of fun. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. It's on the side screens.
Welcome to Spoken Fest 2025.
सांसें तो रुक चुकी थी, ये हवाएं आश की थी, और मरने के बाद मिलती हैं हूर जी वो आ चुकी थी.
एक फीका सा अंधेरा था मेरे कमरे में. शाम अभी उतरी नहीं थी. धूप ने एक बहुत छोटे से सुराख से अंदर आकर मेरी दीवार पे धूप से एक चांद बनाया था और ये कह के मुझे लौट गई, रात को छत पे चले आना, मैं छत पे मिलूंगा. मुझे इस तरह का इस्तेमाल जिंदगी में अब तक नहीं मिला और ये शाम मुझे याद रहेगी. आप सब याद रखेंगे.
थोड़ी देर जी तो लो, नशे के घूंट पी तो लो.
कई पैरा तू नंगे फिरदे ना सिर ते लब्बत छावा और मैनू दाता सब कुछ दिता, क्यों ना शुक्र मनावा, क्यों ना शुक्र मनावा.
End of Spoken 2025. So that's what we do. It's called Spoken Fest. And you can, yeah, thank you. Thank you for those of you snapping and not clapping, and those of you clapping, thank you. This started many, many years ago because we listened to what the Indian audience wanted. And if you've switched to my presentation now, then yeah, is the presentation up there? I'm sorry, I can't see. Yeah, okay. Also, thanks to Samit yesterday, I also vertically aligned my slides. You've got to be smart. That's the important thing to do. So this is actually a little bit on what we've learned and how we've learned it and what it's done. Please don't show me the timer, then I can't see my slide. I know I've got 11 minutes. I'll do it in that much time. Don't worry. Yeah. You know, during an IPL final, a Hindi storyteller show was also going houseful at the same time in an auditorium at a ATP of about 750 rupees, 600 people in a hall, right? So on one side, we've got lots and lots of people. On the other side, watching a cricket match, you've also got people who can go and see a storytelling show. Hello, Priyanka. Good to see you. Do you know people paid to take selfies with Guns N' Roses' equipment? Not with the band. That was not on offer. Can any one of you guess how much was the price of a ticket to click a picture with the equipment? Priyanka, what do you think? 5,000. Chaju saying 5,000. Anyone else? 2,000. 1,25,000. Huh? 1,20,000. Apur, bol ya. 2,000? 1 lakh was the ticket. It was 1 lakh. How many tickets were sold? 1 lakh to take a picture with the equipment of Guns N' Roses. What do you think was the number of tickets sold? नहीं इतना भी नहीं यार. 1 करोड़ रुपए साल लगे तो फिर तो equipment ही लाऊंगा, लोग ही नहीं लाऊंगा, right? Yeah. You have the exact number, 20. 20 tickets were sold, and because it rained that day, not one of them turned up. Not one of them got there on time. So they spent 20 lakhs. They didn't even get that opportunity, and they said, "Dekha jayega baad mein." That is the Indian audience today as well. Right? It's no longer a person who comes and looks for the first 999 ticket that Varun Kashyap and I would try to sell to people, and he would be so on tenterhooks. That Varun, by the way, he worked with me for a long while. Then he's working with District. Please give him a round of applause. Lovely young people. It's good to have young people. That's what yesterday many people were saying. It's always good to have people work with you. This isn't FOMO. Yesterday everybody was talking about FOMO. I didn't contradict them. I think there's a culture wave that's actually upon us. And India is co-creating a new entertainment economy. Many years ago, this phrase entertainment economy, there's a book which was actually called The Experience Economy. I used to use it to talk to people at Encompass and say, this is what we are building. And people like Nazif, who's sitting there right in the center. Do you guys know Nazif? If you want anything to do with A.R. Rahman, he's the man right in there in the center. He's built him into the brand he is today. Give him a big round of applause, guys. You should know the people around you. I mean, I know so many of these people. That's why I keep saying it. Nazif, when I had done one very, very early show at one point in time, was a promoter on an event, right? He was running, that's where most of us have started. That's where most of us have started. But some of us looked at this as an economy we were going to be a part of. We were not here to do a single show only. Yes, I know. I saw the image also, and DC paid for it. Also paid them speaker fees, which was the best joke in the world. Everybody knows that. Okay. You are in the experience economy to a large degree. And these are the number of events. If you all have looked at statistics, I'm just sharing some statistics that are available. This is the Book My Show report. 30,687 live events across 319 cities. Guys, there was a time you couldn't look beyond 5 cities in India to do events. Right? 5, 7, 10, 12. I had done a 100-city road show in 1999 for Ford. My team didn't know the name of the cities. When they told us you've got to go to these smaller places, we didn't know where we were going. It was as crazy as that. 13.5 million people stepped out for an on-ground event. The market's meant to be 8,800 crores. That's what the market people are talking about. But you know, when we started building what we built, we didn't build a festival. We wanted to build an IP. What is an IP? Intellectual property. People use this phrase very often. This is the ecosystem of our IP. Our IP is not a festival that happens on 2 days. And if you want to speak to people and know who your audience is, you've got to know them digitally. We have over 1 billion impressions on things that have been watched by people. Over 30 million people are reached during the festival alone. We have 912,000 subscribers. We have a board in our small little office where every week, everybody on Monday morning comes and says, how many more have we added, right? And there's a bet going on. Will we do it this year? We were stuck at 880 for a very long time. We had all kinds of shitty experiments we were trying for 2 years. We tried, and again, failure is fine in this space. But you're part of an ecosystem you build. 55% of our audience are women. We're a woman first. It just seems like that. I mean, that's what happens with Spoken. It's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, Rima, for what you built. Again, the whole idea of purpose. 82% of our audience between the age of 18 and 35. Why? Because now we have a database of 35,000 people. We are not able to speak to them very often, but I'm now trying to build a data system by which we can do it regularly. I was talking to Purva just now and saying there's a future in ticketing with an ecosystem that continues after the ticket. Ticket खरीदने के बाद आप क्या करते हैं? Do you speak to the people? I just did a workshop. I made a WhatsApp group of that workshop. I have 125 people in that WhatsApp group. I am now asking them, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to send you a Substack? Do you want a weekly connection? Do you want an online workshop? They're telling me. You've got to keep listening to your audience. This is, of course, my life ki kamai. I can't tell you the joy of this. It took me 3 years to get Gulzar to the festival because every time I used to say Spoken Fest, he used to say, Mele mele jaoge. And I used to turn and say, Sir, Spoken kya hota hai? Main lit fest jata hu. But you convince a person over time. You tell him this is the audience. And that line he has said, whenever we are down and out, I play the film which I just showed you, when he says, Mujhe ye shaam yaad rahegi, mujhe ye log yaad rahenge. Because he himself said, he says, young people, there was a brand manager standing with me, very drunk, who said at the end of this session, called the biggest consumer brand person in her team and said, can you see these people, 18 to 16-year-olds are listening to Gulzar, right? It wasn't because we just got Gulzar. It's because you need to understand your audience. And the mantra will always be curation. If you know your audience, you've got to get your curation right. We've got a great curator sitting in front of us. Shilpi is sitting here. She just did one music week. Now she's moving to another music week. You have to be a curator, and curators are not the fancy of the IP owner. The big problem is, मुझे पसंद है मैं कर रहा हूँ. वो नहीं होता boss. The only person मुझे पसंद है मैं कर रहा हूँ was Gulzar. Varun can vouch for that because I kept fighting with these people saying, नहीं मुझे तो करना है. But I've taken one decision like that over years. This is our audience size that I told you. But, today immersion is what an audience wants. They don't want an artist alone. They want to be immersed in a show. From Coldplay to Ibtida. How many of you know of Ibtida? Right? Those of you who don't know Ibtida, look up Ibtida. Ibtida started as a small thing in a hotel where they did up the venue. I mean, I always say it looked a little like out of the Umrao Jan era. There are lamps, there are lovely gaddas, there's silk. People can sit back. There's only good wine, there's good alcohol. You will not get something cheap at that place. The ticket for Ibtida is 15,000 rupees. 200 people to 300 people attended. Hariharan kind of people performed there. That's it, with 3 more people with them. It's nothing else. That's it. There's a place in Delhi now which is called the First Floor. It's somebody, दिल्ली में सबके घर और दिल बड़े होते हैं. बहुत ईगो भी बड़े होते हैं थोड़े कई बार. मेरे बड़े जो दोस्त हैं यहाँ से. लेकिन घर बहुत बड़े होते हैं. Ankur Tiwari once told me a line which I'll never forget. He says, it's very easy to get someone out of Bombay because we live in matchbox houses. It is impossible to get people out of their houses in Delhi because the house is so big they could do the concert in the house. And that's true. Which is why First Floor in Ibtida work. Because people here like to show, देखो मेरा घर कितना बड़ा है. छोटा सा मेरा balcony में 2,000 लोग आ जाते हैं. That's the kind of statement you hear this, right? That's how it happened. That's what Ibtida has done. It has built that culture of mehfil. Mehfil as a culture has been built. These aren't fans. These are patrons of a vibe. And a vibe is not just something that 18, 19-year-olds feel. You all feel a vibe. It's just that the vibe shifts. What is your vibe changes. Instagram is this audience's window to the world. Please remember, quality matters. हमारा घर खुलता था अमीनाबाद में, सामने चिक बनती थी, वहां पे बगल में जो था एक स्त्री वाला होता था। हमारे स्टैंडर्ड्स बहुत लो थे। हम लखनऊ महोत्सव में जाके 2 डंडे खा के लाइन में खड़े हो जाते थे, तब भी ठीक था। बट लुक एट व्हाट दीस पीपल आर यूज्ड टू सीइंग. Out of the 8 concerts that I have seen, I went to the Coldplay concert, I left in 45 minutes. Only because I am 50 plus, I can't stand that long. And I was being thugged left and right because I took a standing room ticket because I thought I would be with the vibe and I couldn't. The vibe was too much for me. Right? And my friend Tess and we both said, 4 गाने सुन लिए, हाँ, एक आता था, हाँ, चलो चलते हैं. It wasn't anything else. It was very well done. Everything was great. It was just too hot. There were 8 people smoking in front of me. When I tried to walk up to one of them to stop saying, he said, I'm a big fan. मार भी नहीं सकता. You know, it was really weird. But it happens. These kind of things happen, okay? Quality, quality, quality. When we finish our festival, before people get on stage in our festival, we walk the area. And I was taught this by my theater teacher many years ago. I run my hand across the sides to see if the thing is smooth. I've seen Summit do this at ICWF. I once remember one person had a stall 5 inches outside. इतना चिल्लाया था उस आदमी पे कि जब तक उसने आदमी, he's a sponsor, but he said, no. You have to be, my audience is more important. You cannot be in the way. Quality. And I'm saying this for a reason. One bad sound check, one bad toilet, and you're done. I can tell you, that, please understand, audiences are fickle, audiences demand, and audiences, if they don't get it here, today can get things across the world. These are from the famous shows we are so much beating our chests over. One bad toilet created an issue at Bryan Adams. It was all over LinkedIn. Everybody tried to shut, and I'm not going to bullshit today because I said very clearly, I said, आज तुम्हें कुछ ज़्यादा चीज़ें बोलने वाला हूँ about this thing. हम ना, we so love beating our chest about our glory. Why do we not talk about our fuck-ups? Why do we not turn and say we make these mistakes? Right? You don't get your toilets right, people are going to write about it. This other post on the side, I know the font there might be thinking Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses, I wrote a post saying it wasn't Welcome to the Jungle, it was Strangled in the Garden. Because his voice was not good. Why don't people bring that up? Can a promoter go and tell the person saying you didn't sing again tomorrow? पर नहीं करते. और हम Indians हैं. हमें सब अच्छा लगता है. Why? Why do we not go and take these things up? Because audiences demand it. Globally, they demand refunds. Globally, they will actually go back. And artists will very often say, I can't perform today, my throat is gone. They've done it very often because they know the audience is almost activist to a large degree. It's important for us to do that. For anybody who's over the age of 30, and therefore I'm using the word middle age, though I do think that actually it's moved to 40 now because everyone's like, boss, 40 is the new 30, whatever, right? Yeah. So the reason is that somebody said this, the maximum money lies with people over the age of 40, right? And Zakir Khan said this to me. I said, why do so many people go and play cricket today? ये nets में cricket क्यों खेल रहे हैं? He says, हर बच्चा जो 80s के दशक में बड़ा हो रहा था, वो अपने सपने उस किट बैग में लेके क्रिकेट खेलने जा रहा है. That's what people are doing. They are going to fulfill their dreams. And this is why Yo-Yo Honey Singh suddenly gets the kind of audience he gets. This is why Bryan Adams has the kind of audience we were talking about yesterday. This is middle-aged fandom. And it's the real hit. Is it India's biggest sleeper hit? Is that the audience that we should be looking at? GNR, Backstreet, Bryan Adams, Badlands, all are bringing you nostalgia dollars. There is going to be a lot of nostalgia dollars that will keep coming to India. Look at this, front page. Somebody below said, मेरे पैर टूट गए लेकिन बॉस 30 साल पुराना सपना था चिल्ला चिल्ला के गाना गाना. Right? There's a lot of money lying there. But you must know who you're curating. You cannot turn and say, oh, this person had one hit song in the 90s, let's call them. Right? Somebody here knows of the concert I'm talking of. Yeah? Coldplay's resale by the end, though of course everybody will deny it, was 10 lakhs. That's the kind of money people are willing to buy to get into a concert in India. That's your audience as well. Backstreet Boys' arena, 30-year-olds singing. T-shirts are getting made for Indian shows before a show. They are contraband. They're not even officially done. And they sell out. Because somebody has got the vibe right. Somebody is saying the right lines about it. People are not attending events. They are reliving eras. You're reliving that time in your life. That one moment that you said, this was that moment that happened. Music is the magnet, but experience is the glue. Multi-genre festivals are the new lifestyle brand. You can go and experience so many things at the same time. That's what happens. K-pop. I heard this from a friend of mine who came over because he organized this and he put it together. 5,000 to 8,000 rupees for a K-pop event, 8 to 10,000 people attending. Nesco. Excellent, guys. Whoever did this and put it together. Curation, I heard other stories about for this. Experience, I heard other stories. And again, people said it's happened well once. May it happen again? Don't know. But there is definitely a huge K-pop. The third most learned language in India is Korean. Look up Duolingo statistics, right? It's crazy. Maybe you should start printing tickets there. Zakir, Samay Raina, Veer Das in the international tours are selling over 50,000 tickets. They are netting 15 to 20 crores per tour. Right? That's what a comedian is doing. So you can say anything about Samay Raina here. But the boy, uska samay aa gaya, boss. Jo karna hai kar lo. Kuch nahi hoga. But this is what Ankur, I think, is going to be speaking later, has said. Storytelling is the next comedy. I was sitting with Ankur in a show which Nayab was doing. Nayab, are you here? If you're not, somebody please tell Nayab that I'm telling her this because she was here. You know, when Nayab was on stage the other day and Ankur was sitting with me and we were watching and he turned and said, ये लड़की stadium भरेगी. भरेगी. पक्का भरेगी. Because Zakir doesn't do comedy, he does storytelling because this generation is dying to hear stories. They want to hear stories. There is a need to hear stories, which is there. Spoken word is no longer soft. You know, ये soft Instagram कविताएं is not spoken word. Right? प्यार था, खो गया, ये हो गया, वो नहीं होता है. It needs to be sharp. It needs to be the voice. When Middle East people ask me saying, why don't you do spoken there? There are lots of restrictions, which is why sometimes we can't think of doing it there because people here come out and are very, very outspoken at times. We built it on that belief that we'll remain sharp. Yeah. Oh, I didn't. Oh, really? Wow. Here? Oh, lovely. Because it's spoken actually, it's not pulled out, so good. Comic-Con Chennai, 4,500 cosplay participants. You know these guys, my own son comes and steals my clothes every time cosplay happens. He's 23. But he's still living his era of 17, 16, 15. Comic-Con. What madness, man. What madness. It's just incredible what people do with this. So if you're getting these kind of, I mean, Nodwin investing in this, fantastic idea. Fantastic. I think it's so adjacent to gaming. And that's the, when Akshat spoke to me once, I said, "Tu kyun kar raha hai? Why are you doing it?" These are the three things there's gaming, there's comedy, there's music. Those are my adjacencies. Brilliant, absolutely smart understanding of the audience. People want access, they want emotion, they want belonging. That's what people are looking for. That's what audiences are looking for. There is 225% rise in tier 2, tier 3 cities. It's signaling democratization. Somebody said it today in the morning that in Zoma land, they get as many people in tier 2 cities as they do in the main city. बड़े शहर में क्यों करें? परेशानियां कितनी हैं? Let's do it in smaller cities. 22 to 30 cities are getting covered in this manner. Surat, Lucknow, Coimbatore want what Mumbai does as well. And they want it with pride, but they want the local flavor. Do not try to bring and impose something from outside. Audiences are extremely hyper-local and hyper-proud. They're very hyper-proud. It's very important to look at. Think global, curate local, right? Vernacular comedy, regional theatre. There is a theatre festival happening in Kerala that is going full, right? Rashmi knows about it. You can ask her. She can tell you a lot more about it in terms of details. You know, these are the kind of people. The picture at the back, by the way, that is the Hamare Ram picture on one side. You should see Rajadhiraj and Hamare Ram if you really want to see what's happening with theatre. Theatre is selling, vernacular Indian theatre is selling at that degree. It has the kind of sets my dear friend would have made. So it's all amazing. I'm going to end with a couple of truth bombs because I see that there is good and there is bad. The bad is to comedians, because many of them are my friends. I keep saying that, you know, एक बहुत पुराना गाना था, चल उड़ जा रे पंछी के अब ये देश हुआ बेगाना, right? मुझे कई बार ये लगता है कि जो एक वीडियो कहीं एक जगह पे रेस्ट करता है बिहाइंड द पे वॉल, उसको वहां से बाहर हटा के फिर उसके साथ कहानी करना, दिस इज नॉट एन अटेम्प्ट टू ट्राई एंड स्ट्रैंगल one opinion. It is the attempt to strangle the only independent voices that are left. I'm sorry, I'm being very honest in telling you this. So for these people, go west and then go east. Because there is an NRI Indian audience that loves you and is okay with a lot of stuff. That's what's happening. They're getting a lot of attention from there. So wherever the audience accepts you, go there. Really, as an artist, go there. Don't try to change your content. It's not going to work. The audience doesn't want that. Yeah, you need to be yourself. And if you guys don't support them, trust me, it won't change. It'll just keep getting bad. Hanuman kind. Everyone talked of Hanuman kind. Everybody talked about the video. Navneet was talking about it in the morning with people. Stay true to who you are. Don't wait for validation by becoming I say the sea of sameness. Everybody becomes the same over a period of time. Because someone tells you, Angrezi mein gaate ho, Hindi mein gao. South Indian language mein nahi, isme gao. Just stay who you are. Invest in your own experiences, Hanuman kind. I mean, people are now building, Diljit wants to build an experience around him. It's not just one guy on stage with, 5 people around him. Pratik Kuhar's new show, I don't know how many of you saw Pratik's new show, right? Beautiful. Is Akib here? Akib's coming next, I know. Yeah, Akib, you should attend his session. Look at what that guy has created as an experience. Pratik Kuhar, बेचारा एक गिटार पे सोलो आदमी था. अब Pratik Kuhar is a person everybody can romance. Because all around him there is this change of clothes, there's beautiful visuals, there's storytelling all around it. That's what audiences want. They want immersion to a large degree. To promoters, and this is my first, please pay attention to my first line. Don't let us become the piss pot. Okay, what I mean by that is this. India was never a place of choice originally. People would pass us by because they didn't have जगह नहीं है, stadium नहीं है, audience नहीं है, price नहीं है. अब सब है. But don't let them dictate terms to you. I keep hearing of how a 1 million artist becomes a 3 million artist because 2 promoters are fighting about who will put their name on top. You might win the day, you will lose the battle. Please understand that. Nobody will say this to you. I'm saying this because I'm not from either side. I'm just saying it for that reason. Please don't let this happen. Don't bring acts that are not relevant because you're going and pitching and bidding on everything. Everything is being pitched for. We are bidding on everything. Then suddenly we say it's been cancelled for natural calamity and other causes. What natural calamity? You just fucked up. Say it, no. कोई नहीं बोलता. सच नहीं बोलना है. कोई नहीं बोलना चाहता. This happened, date was wrong, Mahurat was wrong, Vastu was wrong. I mean, what the hell, yaar? Just सच बोल दो ना, नहीं चला. क्या जा रहा है? Don't let PR thrust mediocre opening acts. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah? I mean, guys. You're being globally broadcast. क्यों करते हो? Look at what you do. People, I mean, I feel bad for the artist. I feel bad, but don't do it. Then you spend 6 months trying to build PR. There was a very brave move that the artist did because they wanted. What the hell, yaar? सच तो बोलो. कोई बोलता ही नहीं. सब आदमी वही करते रहते हैं. Push कर दो, उसके बाद देखा जाएगा. This is a disservice to what you're building and to other promoters in the room who are artist managers. Right? शो करा 60 लाख का, बिलिंग हो गई 1 करोड़ की, अगले दिन आर्टिस्ट का रेट हो गया 1 करोड़. क्यों? Their capacity to sell is 1 crore. So what will the promoter make? What will the ticketing platform make? And just because 2 funded entities can play with cash, the small promoter cannot. Many people in this room, you can't do that. You can't do an MG of $3 million. What will you do? So, I don't know how you can solve for this. Watch out. You are making your own monster. If you don't fight and say, nahi bhaiya, this is, mere saath show karna hi is a very big privilege. Screw you, man. I'm not interested. I'm doing this. I'm spending, I've got a team. I've got people. I need to make money. That's what we are in this for. Right? And that's so important. But I don't know why we don't talk about it. So please, let's try to do this. India deserves excellence. The audience really votes with its wallet. They will punish you. There will come a time when it will become unaffordable and they say, you know what, it's cheaper to buy a ticket and go and do it in Dubai. It's much more fun. It's better in Abu Dhabi. It's best in some other place. People do that. I know of a top 1% who does just that. There are WhatsApp groups which are currently deciding in August, there's a show happening. It's happening, going to happen here as well. Don't care. We'll go and see. But that's top 1%. The remaining 99 are still willing to stand in lines for you, but as of now, they will not do it later. Very quickly, just the end. Please build IPs. build repeat value, listen to your audience, emotionally resonant, digitally scalable experiences. I say digitally scalable because many of you do a show and then think it's all done and over. Build communities, that's what we do. I still believe that's what lasts. I don't know whether I'll succeed in it. It's been 7 years. You know, I don't know what will happen, but someday it will. Our goal should not be, did the artist show up? It should be, did the audience show up in spirit? And are they still with us a week later? What's happening on social a week later? It's just, it tells you everything. When we get posts 15 days later where people turn and say, boss, still thinking, still dreaming, you know you won the battle. Audiences want what we want. They want to be moved. They want to be seen. They want to belong. Brian is not here. Brian had said in a presentation once, he says, during COVID, somebody asked us from the government, what are you in the business of? He said, we're in the business of hugs and happiness. I never forget that line. That's what we're in the business of. We bring people together. That's what happens. You're crafting culture-defining moments. That's what Samit said. We are crafting culture-defining moments. We've got so many things in India that we can do. Take on the responsibility. The people in this room, if all of you remember, the best soothsayer in the world, Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility, right? We've got to do that. We are constantly building our community and listening to them. Listen to yours. I'm sure it'll be worth it for you to understand your audience. Thank you.